everyone, it's Skylar back again with day 27 of 31 Days of Favourite Movies Challenge. Yes, this is yesterday's review, and today's will be up later. So, this is the movie that I'm reviewing today is Big Man on Campus from 1989. It's also known as Hunchback Hairball of LA or The Hunchback of UCLA. It's directed by Jeremy Kagan, starring Alan Katz, Corey Parker, Cindy Williams, Melora Hardin, Garrett Raymond, Tom Skerritt, Jessica Harper, John Finnegan, and also a cameo by William Zabka. And if you don't know who William Zabka is, I will just say this name from a certain film. Johnny from The Karate Kid. That's who plays him, and he has a cameo in this. Film starts off with news broadcast on the so-called sighting of this so-called mysterious creature on the campus. Among these interviews are Alex Kaminsky and his girlfriend Kathy Adams, which both don't believe in the creature's existence. A hunchback figure is looking down from the bell tower, spying on Kathy through a telescope. While attending a carnival on campus, Alex gets involved in a scuffle after insulting another student's girlfriend during a beauty contest, that's the cameo that William Zabka is in. That bit. Kathy gets involved in the fight. Then the creature comes to Kathy's defense and tells her to come to him, but the campus security chase him away and ends up being captured. After an examination, the creature goes to court where the psychiatrist Dr. Fisk is quick to say that he is a menace to society. Kathy denies this by saying that the creature was only trying to protect her. Dr. Webster suggests that he could get the creature back into society. Then the hunchback is called up and Dr. Fisk asks him who is best to determine the fate, and he answers Dr. Fisk, as he only can repeat the last few sounds that he hears. Then she puts him down more and asks him, "Are you a wise man or a complete and total fool?" So he answers and says he is a complete and total fool. So the judge at first confines the hunchback to a mental facility. Kathy protests. Then he faces Kathy and says her name and says bye-bye. Like bye-bye to her, and then he says, "Bye-bye, Judge Ferguson." So the judge overturns his ruling and awards Dr. Webster temporary custody of the hunchback. But if he gets violent, then he will be institutionalized. So when they're escorted back to the university, the creature shows Alex, Kathy and Dr. Webster his home in the bell tower, cluttered with objects from around the campus. They don't want to leave him alone in the tower, so Kathy pleads with Alex to stay with him and watch him, and Dr. Webster offers to get him special consideration for the task by his instructor at the university. So regrettably, Alex agrees. Over the next several days, the hunchback has to have a series of tests, which includes speech therapy with Dr. Gerard. Despite his unusual behaviour, he does learn quickly, and over time he and Alex become friends. Then during the session with Dr. Webster, the creature is asked to choose his own name, then settles on Bob Maluga, Luga, and then talks about his father deserting him as a child and then his mum passing away. And then he was saying that he's this name, and then he went, "Sometimes they call me Fech, and sometimes they call me this name, sometimes they call me that name." And then after that, the people come and locked him away. So he escaped and came to the bell tower. Despite progressing, Bob is still infatuated with Kathy, and Alex is struggling to catch up as he studies to pass his finals. Then Dr. Gerard has a class and Bob interrupts the class and he says, how do he wants to kiss somebody and take them to dinner, so they do something like they bring a drum and 2 chairs, sits the doctor down, and he wants to know how to kiss, so Dr. Gerard gets him to kiss, and then they start to dance, and then he wants to do this for Kathy, and he went, I don't know about Kathy, and then she goes, goodbye, Bob. So anyway, Bob starts to get fit, and he betters himself to win Kathy's affections, and he presents Kathy with an engagement ring, but declines his offer, and Bob is left heartbroken, so he returns to the bell tower and gets a phone call from Dr. Fish, as she's trying to prove that Bob is a danger to others, and she says that Kathy has been hurt in an accident. So Bob runs to Kathy's door and is confused to find her alive and well. So the campus security run after him. Bob then runs into the streets of LA. Then Alex and Kathy go on a talk show hosted by Stanley Hoyle, who attempts to put down Bob in every way possible. Then Hoyle says that Alex and everyone else who support Bob are in big trouble, but don't realise that Bob was watching this also on a TV screen, and goes to his friend's aid, gets a taxi, and goes to the studio and makes his way to the roof, swings down to the catwalk, grabs Dr. Fist, and she is forced to tell everybody that she lied about everything, and then the audience turns to go on Bob's side by chanting his name. Stanley Hoyle apologises to Bob for his remarks, and Dr. Webster tells everybody that they are trying to get Bob a scholarship at the university. Then Hoyle asked if there's anything that he would have done differently. He says, yes, this. Takes Dr. Gerard into his arm and kisses her, and then says, 2 speeds. And then he smiles to the camera, and then that's like the end of the film. So, my thoughts on this. Oh my goodness. It's one of the most funniest films that I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely adore it. Love all the characters. Bob is just amazing. Everyone thinks he's evil at first, and he turns out he was just misunderstood, and he just wanted some friends. And in the end, he gets the girl in Dr. Gerard. So Kathy gets Alex, and he gets Dr. Gerard. But I just loved everything about this film. It's just, if you like schooly type films, college type films, watch this, and you'll just get it straight away, because it's just one of those films that it's easy to understand and it's easy to get into. So, of course, I hope you enjoyed this review. Stay gory, have unpleasant dreams, and I will see you all soon.